Hey Finxters, it's Ben, and I'm back today with a new ethical hacking tutorial. In this box from TryHackMe called DogCat, we will be examining a website that helps us look at pictures of dogs and cats to find out what kind of filtration is going on the back end and find a way to bypass that filtration, upload a reverse shell, and trigger that shell so that we can get our initial foothold into the box and privilege escalate our way, including breaking out of a Docker container in order to gain root access to the target machine. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Modify this request using burp, and let's grab it from our notes here. So the thing that I realized when trying many times and failing on this box is that there's a semicolon you need in the PHP code for it to actually run as we're trying to do, and it's this semicolon right here. I left that one out a whole bunch of times and it didn't work. So we've got to prepare our reverse shell first. Let's hop over here. Okay, we'll drop this right in there. Make sure that it's all one line. We've got our semicolon. So we need to make sure that we have a shell.php. And it has to be served on port 8000. And I've already prepared with Pentest Monkey the shell.php. We're going to try to catch the rev shell on 2222. Okay, so let's serve up this file here, and we'll open one more window here. Let's do it easy peasy. Our IP and quad 2s. And I forgot the PHP, so it knows which payload to listen for. And now let's trigger it over here. We'll copy that file and then put it as bshell.php. Okay, it's thinking about it. Let's see if we catch that. And we should catch it here if everything is set up correctly. It didn't have the 200 get request yet, so it seems to not have worked unless there's a delay. Let's turn the intercept off. Maybe it's because we have that PHP filter here. Let's try one more time. So again, we're modifying that user agent parameter of our request. That looks good. Got that semicolon. That all looks fine. We're serving the file. We've got our listener. Let's try it again. And still nothing. Put the equals back on. Still is not working. All right, let's go back a step, make sure we can access that log. We should see all these attempts. Here we go. Let's see, I think I need to update my IP. 10.10.11.97. Wait a minute. Am I at the wrong address? No, we got it. 1197. I see. That's why it didn't work before, because we had the wrong IP. That's the problem with doing this too many times. Okay, we've got that. Let's drop our user agent command in. And let's see if this time we can grab that shell. Ah, here we go. Add that in, semicolon, space, get file contents. I'm just going to copy this whole request here. I think this will work. Let's try it. Indie flower. And good, we got the get request. Now all we have to do is trigger I'll just say full request. Let's go ahead and we'll trigger it now. And see if we can grab that reverse shell. All we have to do is load up bshell.php. And if we have good luck here, turn our intercept off. And good, we caught that shell. So we've gained our initial foothold. Let's do a few commands, see who am I, see if we can don't have Python running. Well, let's see, where are we? Let's check the home. We're just doing some manual enumeration here. All right, let me bring this into view here. Bring our shell on top. So we should be able to find anything with flag in the name. Use a wildcard, flag, wildcard. And we'll send our errors to a null byte. All right, we're gonna have to spawn that shell one more time. Okay. All right, let me check my notes. So just in the interest of time here, I will just go right to our flag. So we're in var and dub, and we've got a flag too. Looks like we don't have completion enabled yet. That's okay. Just do a quick cut and paste. Okay, here's our flag 2. Let's enter that one in down here. LFI to RCE, I guess. So that's local file inclusion to remote code execution. I don't know if this is a code or not, this last part. Anyway, let's go to flag 3. So next step is privilege escalation. Let's do sudo -l. We can run env as sudo with no password. Perfect. Env. And then we'll do bin bash. And we're root. Sweet. So that was really quick. Let's go to our root folder and cat out that flag3.txt. Different environments is our key. Let's grab that, drop it in here, flag 3. Now this last flag we have to break out of a Docker container. So we need to spawn a new reverse shell as sudo. Let's check our cron jobs. Etsy cron tab. Etsy. There are no cron jobs in there today. Cron.daily. All right. Start a new listener to catch the new bash. Change contents of backup.sh. Let's see. Okay. Let's check that sudo-l again. How about in our desktop? Let's see. All right, let's finish up this box. We still need to grab our 4th flag. So our challenge here is to find a way to break out of our Docker container. We are root. Let's check in the opt. We have a backups folder. And let's check our files. We'll cat, or actually, let's see if we have nano. Backup.shell. Okay, how about cat backup.shell? So it's using tar to create a backup file of everything in the container. Looks like it'd be running as root. So we're going to break out of Docker by dropping in a rev shell. And here it is. We'll do it on port 333. Let's start up a easy peasy shell. And we'll do, I don't know. Let's do Python. I think you can do that. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Port 3333. PY for pi. Okay. Actually, I think we're using bash here. Let's cancel that out. We'll use bash. All right, so back again here. We're going to trigger that rev shell from outside of the Docker container now. Let's see. So we need to echo. So that's the whole line there. Echo. So shebang, bin bash. We'll move that to backup.sh, and then we'll start up the bash. Then we'll send it to a rev shell on quad 3s, and then we'll write it, append it to backup.sh. So now I think I can run backup.sh. Let's see. So we are root now. We are root. Looks like we're on the same shell here. That's flag 3. Okay, we'll cancel that one out. Let's start it up again. So the second echo, we're actually just issuing a new command to start up bash and send it to a rev shell with TCP. Let's cat out our backup shell. Bash I. There we go. So we started up our shell, and then we echoed to send the second command to spawn the rev shell. So here I think we're now outside of the box. Yeah, we're outside of the container. Let's cat that flag4.text, and we've got our flag here. So that brings us to the end of DogCat. This box is rated medium. I found that some of the techniques were pretty new for me, especially the interception of a web request and then changing the user agent parameter to issue a second command. That was new. And then breaking out of the Docker container was also a bit of a challenge here. New use of echo to issue a command from a new shell that's spawned. Really great one-liner here. Anyway, that's the end of the walkthrough. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time. See you later.